That's light skin you, huh?
Right, really? It looked just like him? So it looked like your daughter? Well, never mind. I know she looks like you now.
It looked like her as a grown man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. I'm not ready for that. You'll have to show me later.
I will.
So that jab was hilarious. And then what happened?
Then after that, Simone was like, this is the time where we're not trying to do digs, and that was a dig, so you might want to, pull that back. And I like that Quad actually stepped in
for Toya,
even though Toya is on some total BS, but in that moment, because nobody thinks Toya did it on purpose.
Right.
Like, to this day, I don't think that either. But she pretty much was like, nobody thinks she did it on purpose. Like, y'all need to let this go. Contessa, you need to take accountability for, some of the things that you have said. And I feel like that coming from Quad to Contessa, like, Contessa was like, okay, I'm done.
Right.
So if it's brought up again and it's from Toya, then it's Toya who's starting
stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't think if I saw a crab on the wall, I'm gonna have the same reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, Doria, if I pop you in your boob in the process. However, I saw a crab on the wall and it freaked me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's human. Like, keep it moving. Both of them need to let it go.
They do.
And I'm thinking, is she back on them birth control pills again?
Oh.
That was like sarcasm because, girl, whatever. She just needs to stop. So how did it end?
It just ended with Mariah's husband had been sick with a headache, and he called her and let her know that he was going to the emergency room. Then he called her a few moments later and said that they had diagnosed him with meningitis,
which is serious.
Yes,
very serious. Mm-hmm. So. That broke my heart. Yeah. I know she was really worried about them. And they all left together on one accord and went back to Atlanta and checked on him. And she was in there with her mask on. But isn't that like highly contagious?
I think it is.
I need to talk to you through the glass. Because I don't want meningitis. But I love you, baby. So we still got a daughter to take care of. And I think Mariah has a son, too.
They have a son,
yeah. So... Ooh, that's got to be heavy.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what's going on next week. Hopefully, I hadn't heard anything, but I don't want to Google it either. Well,
I mean, I feel like if something bad happened, it would have been like all over the blogs, but it's not. So I assume and hope and pray that he had a speedy recovery.
Yeah, because that's like, nothing to play with.
Not at all. Okay, so we about to get in. Ooh, shoot, I left my notes. For love after lockup.
Girl, let me tell you, shenanigans.
Oh,
you know that's nothing but shenanigans.
I know. It started off with some excellent shenanigans. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name, though. That's what I need the notes for. Crystal. Is it Crystal? Okay, so it's the couple that he's coming home from prison. He's very handsome. He's like the new John B.
Which one is the new
That's
John?
The one.
Oh, for the first girl.
The first girl.
Okay.
Yeah. The first girl, and he's been in jail for like 9 years, and he's finally coming home. But they only been talking not that long.
5 months.
Okay, so, and apparently she done moved in with his mom.
She moved out from her mom because her mom, who has been battling with drug addiction on and off forever, does not agree with their relationship. So she's like, how you gonna be mad about me? Because the crime that he did was, I will say, is minimal. Like, he just kind of ran away from the police and did some like petty stuff.
But he was addicted to meth.
He's addicted to meth, though. So
you can't have that in the house with your mama.
Exactly.
You don't need that negative influence in the house with your mama.
Exactly. So she moved in with his mom, who she had just met
that day. You don't know that lady?
Yes, and didn't even tell him that was the plan.
Right.
So,
and he was hot about it.
Yeah.
And he hung up on her and was like, I'm not giving you a good night call. And be like, fine. I didn't want to pay for the phone call anyway.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
I know. How you going to be in jail getting an attitude?
I didn't know that you can make collect calls to a cell phone.
I didn't either.
But they all be on their cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And they all be making collect calls or receiving collect calls.
I didn't know that.
That's what they do. Okay. Unless it's just something fake that they don't put in there.
Well, no, I think anytime you get a call from like a jail or a prison, they have to let you know. That's the first.
Right, but said you're receiving a collect call from da-da-da-da-da-da.
So it says collect?
I I think it does.
Oh.
Or maybe how else do you get? Well, anyways, I don't know. Okay. We'll Google that too.
We'll see. Yeah,
because I ain't never got a call. But I think it first started off with the older guy and the young girl.
The con artist girl.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get to them.
Yeah, let's go.
Because
I think they may have been second though.
Yeah. Yes, they were. Because he was looking for Lizzie, and I forget his name. But he was looking for a house for Lizzie, I guess, in the same city where she's getting released from.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was looking for a 3-bedroom house for his son, her daughter, and for them.
She's a con artist.
She is a con artist.
And bless his little heart.
I know.
He done spent $90,000 of his truck driving money on the roads to help support whatever she got going on. Mm-hmm. And she's conning him for my money.
Yes.
Girl, and did you hear how she was talking to him when he was like, I'm looking at a house? And she was like, I'm supposed to pick out the house. How the hell are you going to pick out the house and you in jail?
Exactly.
And you
being picky. Getting out.
But you still being picky. Beggars can't be choosy.
I mean, you leaving jail.
You leaving jail. And she was like, no, I want 4 bedrooms. Does it have a pool? What was the other thing that she had to have?
I don't know. I just remember the pool. And he's like, it's a whole river
in
the back of the house.
There.
And she's like, no, I want a pool. I'm like,
I was like, really?
You got some demands.
You need an apartment.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then how she straight told him, when I first get out, I want a 4th bedroom because we're not having sex right away because I want to live a Christian life.
No, she just doesn't want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
She knows what he looks like and she don't want to have sex with him. Mm-hmm. And maybe they tried to have sex when she was in jail before.
But can they have sex since they not married? Don't you have to be married to get conjugal visits?
I don't know.
I don't either.
So I'm just saying, like, she might have felt it or something and been like, oh, that's a noodle. I don't want that.
Oh, gosh.
It got to be something. Like,
just overall look. Like, he needs to be cleaned up.
Well, she can't talk. And she got all them nice pictures on social media, I guess. I'm like, how did she get a phone?
Girl, they all get phones. Somehow.
And then she was like, well, I don't want to, do anything because I want to be this God-fearing woman because when I'm not on drugs and alcohol, and I was just like, girl, whatever. That's
but a lame excuse. I think it's a lame. 85% believe it's a lame excuse for her just to get over on him. But as a part of like any rehab program, like they want you to really
be away from all that.
Yeah, be away because sex can be an addiction. Yeah. It can be something. If it's not going right, it could kind of turn you back to the drugs and all that. So I know that 50% of me believes that may be the case because even at AA, like with your steps, like you can get a plant, and then after so long, you can have a pet, and then after so long, you can be in a relationship. So it's kind of steps to it.
Okay, so do they give you a coin at that point where you get your coin? No, the coins are for the years, I think. But anyways, I hadn't watched no show about AA. I just know the thing about falling in love from watching Star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, But then she was just like, oh, and then he was like, well, I'm going to go meet your daughter today. We're going to have lunch. Yeah, he was in for a rude awakening.
She like the realest one on the show.
Exactly. She like, for her to be that young, she was keeping it real. She was like, I don't think she told him that he was getting conned. I think she was just saying that in an interview that he was getting conned. And she was like, she really wanted her mom. And she didn't want to be bothered with him.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to gain a relationship with her mom and rekindle whatever they may or may not have. But
I get to know that he was, supporting her drug habit. It's like, if you really love my mama, you wouldn't be doing that.
Exactly. So, but it's like almost like I love her, so I'm gonna give her this, even if it's not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I felt bad for her because I know she really wants her mom back because she was 9 years old when she went to prison, and now she's 19. So,
and she like, no, she needs to do this on her own. She needs to get
her own apartment.
Yeah,
handle her business.
Yeah, because he's been supporting her all this time. Like, she's not done it for herself. She needs to do it for herself.
3 years, $90,000. That's a waste of money.
It surely is.
Gosh.
It surely is.
$90,000. He could have had a house.
Yep.
Or a real nice trailer in Florida. I'm just saying. And then the house he picked out wasn't good enough for her.
I know. It wasn't that cute, though.
No, it wasn't that cute. But you gotta look at who was picking it out.
I know.
That's like, truck driver's paradise. Yeah. It was perfect. I'm just saying. So, and then we have the person who I think replaced Mormon lady, which is the Virgin. The Virgin Mary.
We don't talk about them last.
You want to talk about them last? Who was in the middle then?
In the middle was the crazy other dude. Guy. Like, he got crazy ass to me. Who had been married twice before. And
he's working for his ex-wife.
Yes.
And I think she's still catching feelings because she's real weird about him. I felt like she was worried about him. She was like, well, she's going to get out of jail, like, tomorrow, well, like, Thursday, and we're going to get married on, like, Friday. And she was like, wait a second.
Exactly.
So, let me play this back. So, you can hear how stupid this sounds. So, you've been dating her for how long? And she's getting out of jail on a Thursday, and then y'all are going to get married on a Friday. And you've never seen her? Mm-hmm. You've never touched her? You don't know nothing about her? Oh. Mm-hmm. And so now you need some extra days off. But he was real, like, even though that's his ex-wife, he doesn't even look at her as if it's his ex-wife. It's like his boss.
Yeah.
And so she's, like, not even in that ex-wife mode. But I think she still cares for him to be that concerned about his...
I mean, I feel like if he said that to anybody, you would be like, what? You about to do this day? Like,
and you need 2 extra days off because of this? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but it's something about him that just, he got, like, kind of crazy eyes.
I think he just might be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit...
Gullible?
Beyond gullible.
Okay.
It's like, so he's, like, extremely naive. Mm-hmm. So he's been married twice. Mm-hmm. And so... when he said that at the beginning, I was really shocked that he had been married twice and he was about to be married for a third time. And I didn't feel like this one was going to go that far. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get that. And then I think his parents work at like a meat shop or something. She was like, so son, you want me to make you something to eat? And he was like, yeah, just make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
and then the mom is like trying to explain it to him nicely, but he's still not getting it. And then his dad is like, You really about to do this?
And they tell you not to tell people what to do and not to be stern with them. But sometimes I feel like if somebody was stern with him, I think he would get it easier than the kind of washing it under the rug in a sense. Like, he needs to be like, dude, don't do that. That's dumb. Mm-hmm. You're about to make a big mistake. Like, at least let her get out of jail.
And get to know her.
Mm-hmm. Give it a couple of years first. See if she goes back to any of her old habits. Because she could have you, like, mixed up in some kind. And you don't even know it. And now our meat shop is gone. Because you done signed some document. You just never know. I can't remember what she went in for.
I can't either.
His hair was crazy to me.
Maybe that's why I think he's crazy.
His hair was a little crazy. And he seemed very... unconfident, like almost like scared to like move. I'm concerned for him.
So the last couple is the black couple, Megan and what's his name?
Michael.
Megan and Michael. I don't know why I can remember them.
I know of all the names, girl. Bless her heart.
I know. So she has been seeing him for, did she say like 2 years? He's been in jail for 2.5, right?
I don't know. Maybe, I think it is about 2 years.
Okay. And so she's a virgin, and she is planning for when he is released to give her virginity to him. They are engaged. They got engaged over the phone.
Yeah.
And
she's taking twerking classes so she can drop it like it's hot.
She's taking twerking lessons so she can...
I think they're called writing lessons.
Lessons. So
something like that.
Yes. So she can be comfortable. But really, all she needs is some KY. They'll be real good. Just saying.
Okay, so Megan, Daria just said, "Is all you need is some KY jelly." But you know what? I was really feeling that she was taking them classes at home. Yeah. Like, I was thinking, let me get on here and put my little leggings on and see what I can do. Because I was like, that's kind of cool. And she's watching me and telling me if I'm doing it right. I thought that was cute.
That's good in the comfort of your own home. Like, I kind of dug that.
Right, but then when she went lingerie shopping with her friends, they was trying to like, you see that dude? He just kept sipping on that straw.
Yes. Like, you're still a virgin? I knew you were a virgin in college, but I didn't know you were still a virgin.
Still ain't getting really? Girl. But it's going to get real interesting next week.
yesterday they were in the lingerie shop talking about his daughter. And she's like, I would definitely love the